Hi everyone, welcome if this is your first time here. Welcome back if this is a return trip for you. My name is April and this is the Frugal Planner channel. I picked up this planner from Walmart and it was under $11. So what I wanted to do was share it with you and then maybe do a couple of different pen tests in it, see what it was going to look like, see what the paper was like. It's a Think Ink. It's a 15-month planner. It starts April 2025 and goes through June 2026. So if you are undecided right now or you're feeling like you have planner burnout, this might be a good option. It is a horizontal layout, which is pretty nifty. I really liked this layout. So let's go ahead. I'm going to remove this so that we can just see the whole cover because I think it's really pretty. So that is what the front cover looks like. I think that's very, very pretty. And it is a hard cover. And then this is embossed. It's actually laid in and then it has the gold foil over it. And then you've got the gold double coil here on the side. It is a pretty thick planner. So even without washi tape or anything like that in here, you do almost meet the maximum of the coil when it's closed. Mine had a little bit of damage, which was fine. When you flip it open, you've got this really pretty lilac colored inside cover, and then you have one sheet of stickers, and then you have the same floral from the cover. And then you have a pocket with, again, that lavender background, that lilac colored background. Stark has been on my desk. I apologize. I should have cleaned it off before I filmed. I didn't realize he was back here. And then we have holidays for 2025 and 2026. I like how they did this. It looks really, really nice again with that lilac color. And then you have your 2025 overview here. And then your 2026 down here. So I usually use this to mark like paydays. So you could do 2 years. So that's nice. If you have other things that you track on your monthly, that would work perfectly for that as well. And then we've got personal information, emergency contacts here. I love how they're doing the floral down the side. I think this looks so, so very pretty. You've got two pages for contacts, and then you pop right into the end of March and the first part of April. So you've got a section here for notes, your top 3 priorities for the week, and then you have the same amount of space for Monday through Sunday, and then an additional notes page over here. Flip over, and this should be, this should be how every month starts. So you have your April goals to achieve. That is a lot of goals. So I feel like this would also be a great place to add decoration if you want to put decoration in there. Maybe a picture of something that you want to achieve just to kind of take up that space. I don't think I've ever had that many goals in a month or even a year, but you could also write over this, and rather than goals to achieve, maybe chores to achieve, things to achieve, a list, something other than goals, because I can think of quite a few things I could put in there. And because it is just blank, it's not even a dot grid, it's just blank, you could actually white out one of these dots or write over it and make different sections of goals, chores, things I need to do, to-do lists. So here's your top 3 priorities, or top 4 priorities. Sorry, there's 4 in there. And then personal wishes in there, dreams, I'm grateful for and I'm excited about. So looking ahead, you're grateful for now, and then you're excited about the future. The heater is still kicking on, you guys. It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. If you're a mom or you're celebrating Mother's Day. It is cold. So after I get done filming this, we're going to go put plants in the garden, and I'm thankful that it's only going to be like 58 degrees today, because if it's any warmer than that, then it might be warmer in the garden, you know what I mean, moving around and stuff. Anyway, back to the planner. I am currently Celebrating, loving, eating, drinking, watching, reading, planning, listening to, playing, and making. I love that. I think that is really cool for the first of every month just to have that listed out. And then notes and reflections. This is a really big column. You could change it to maybe recipes I want to try this month, or, you know, something different if you didn't want to have that notes and reflections there. And then we get into the month of April, which again, you've got the floral down here. You've got the date flag up there. It is a Sunday start. So if you are a Saturday or a Monday start, you would have to redate this. But if you're a Sunday start and it doesn't affect you at all, then this is an absolutely beautiful setup. It's got everything in here. It even has like Siblings Day, Good Friday, Passover begins at sunset. It's got the holidays marked in here. I love the colors. They're just so pretty. And then we pop into that first full week of April. These are all going to be the same. It does have the holidays written on the day. The thing I like about this layout, well, two things. I really like the beginning of the month to sit down and kind of reflect and look ahead. What do I want to do? What have I accomplished? Where am I going? And what do I want to see? And then the month itself, even though this planner is a smaller, it is 8 3/4 by 6 3/4. So not quite an A5, but it's portable. It's a great size. And I actually absolutely love the coloring in this. I think it's very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. And for under $11, it's a really good deal. So each week looks the exact same colors, just different holidays and stuff written in. Still didn't change the color scheme. It's all the same. So you've got your priorities again, you've got your dashboard layout, and then you have the month of May. And I really feel like these boxes are 1.5 by roughly 1.5. I think that's a good size, especially for a monthly that includes weeklies. So if you wanted to put in here maybe different anniversaries, birthdays, bills to pay, budget things, if you want to keep track of like one word a day, if you're a doodler, if you wanted to try, I mean, the first thing that came to mind with me was trying to draw flowers for every day of the month. How pretty would that be? Just get your colored pencils out and go to town. So then again, we've got the same layout. And again, it's the vertical layout, or sorry, the horizontal layout. So we're going across. I'm also looking at this thinking it would be maybe a great memory keeping book. And this page could be covered with like photos from the month. And then this could be a reflection of what happened in the month. I like that idea too. And then, yeah, there's just so many ideas I can think of for this little planner. It is adorable. So all the pages, I could flip through them all, but they're all exactly the same. They just repeat. And then at the very end, which I'm not going to even try to kid you, I would love a notebook that is just filled with these pages. Like, how pretty is this? How pretty is this? Notes and such. Like, I can think of a few pen pals I would love to just write a letter on with this paper. And I would say the paper quality is really quite good. It's actually a thick paper. I would compare it to in between Erin Condren's 80-pound Mohawk and Happy Planners paper. There's quite a few of those note pages. Quite a few indeed. And it's all the same paper. So your months, your days, your months and your weeks are exactly the same. So let's do a pen test really quick. I have my uni ball. Just gonna write pen test. That's the Uniball one, and it's a 0.7. This is the Friction. And it is a 0.7. And then I have my Signo. And it is a 1. I have my Blue Pilot G210. Nope, it's a 7. As soon as I started writing with it, I'm like, no, this is a 7. Can really feel a difference between the 7 and the 10. And this one is the Energel. And then why don't we pop in with my favorite Pen and Gear. It's a 7. Perfect. And then let's see if we've got absolutely no ghosting. A little bit of ridging, but I press down really hard on my pens. Let me see. I do have a fountain pen. Let me see here. This is a TWSBI Extra Fine. So I would say this is probably closer to like a 0.5. Oh, let me close the door. The cats have decided they're hungry. I was trying to use it as a sound barrier, but they were like, no, that's where the food is. Thanks, Mom. What other pens do I have in here that I could try? Ooh, we could try a Sharpie marker. I always am fearful. Did I already do the Pentel? I did already do the Pentel. Already did that one. And then, oh, we could do the Sign Pro. And do I have a G210? Nope, that's a 5. Okay. Well, yeah, G210 would be a little bit different. So let's try Sharpie, and this should be the Extra Fine, Ultra Fine. And then this one is, I think it's Pentel. It's the Sign Pen. And it's like a straight up marker. Okay, so the Sign Pen did, or was that the Sharpie? Sharpie bled through. The Sharpie ghosted. It did bleed through on some parts, like when I stopped and started again. So really, that's not bad. I am actually quite surprised that the paper held up that well to a Sharpie. So, yeah, that's really good. That's actually really, really good. So all of these, even the Pentel Sign Pen, are going to work great. They're great. All right, so we flip back over here. I would say the only page that is super thick is this one, and it's almost like a plastic laminated page. And then, of course, this page is super thick. And then stickers, it's just a sticker page. So, and they've got some really good stickers in here. So if I flip over here, I think, honestly, I do like the idea of having this be like a photo page and then this be a reflection of the month. So if I start with the month of May, it's gonna be May. We're here because May's what? We're on May 11th. So yeah, I think this will be good. I think I can do a back plan and fill like this in. The other thing you could do with this is cover it with another page if you wanted to. Like if you wanted to print out something and cover it, you absolutely could. I don't know if that crosses the boundaries of being frugal, but I think getting a planner for less than $11 and then customizing it to make what you need it to be is very frugal. I mean, we could argue and say a blank piece of paper would be the most frugal, but if we're looking for just a little bit of pre-printed, a little bit of structure. I'm feeling like this is it. I feel like this is it. So why don't I do this? Why don't I complete this video for the flip through, and then I will do a plan with me, and I will fill in, what days are we looking at? So this is next week. This is the week we're currently on, and the monthly. Yeah. So let me do that. Let me film a couple of videos where I figure out a way to cover this up, and I have some ideas with some extra scrapbook paper that I have laying around. You could also use, you know what else I could use? My bags that I've got from grocery shopping, you know, the brown paper bags, you could use that to cover this too, and that would be beautiful. Okay, I've got some ideas going around in my head. Got some ideas. So let me get those down. I will film them and put them up this week so that you can see them. And then if you have any ideas too, as I was flipping through this, that you want me to try out to see if it'll work for you, let me know down below in the comments. And then, yeah, I am excited. I'm excited to see how this layout is going to work for the month of May and show you some different ideas that I have for this specific layout here. There are weeks that I find I'm super busy and weeks that I find I'm not busy at all. And I think these two sidebars are going to help with checklists on those weeks that I have a lot going on, because there really isn't a whole lot of room in here, but I think we can be creative. I think we can be really, really creative. And the other thing I think, because this is all compact, is a lot of things can go in here on this monthly and wouldn't necessarily have to go in the weekly, so we're not duplicating. I'm really excited. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and tune in. I will make this a playlist so it's super easy to find. We will get through it. I hope you have an amazing day. I love you. I will talk to you soon. Bye.